What's the 911? What's the 411 and the 911, y'all? Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light to those who are here. Let me light it up. Let me clear the room. Y'all know I'm walking in the halls of a mentee right now, so only when spirit tell me to get on, I said, okay, I'm gonna share something with y'all. So I'm coming in. We taking a little tap in, tune in to tune up with those, chilling with those in the halls of a mentee. Who is walking through the halls of a mentee? Who is in the 8-8 Lions Gate? I'm in the, I saw the 911 and I came right in. 911, let's go. Beam me up, Scotty. Where the star seeds at? I'm speaking to my star seeds right now. Where the star seeds at? Peace, love, and light. The true ones on the true timeline. That's on the up and up. Those of you who walking in the hallways, those of you who are in the 8-8 Lions Gateway, those of you who are doing the detox, the detach. I'm going to just give it some time for us to catch up. For those who ever come in, go ahead and grab, share the live, heart the live, so we could go ahead and get the algorithms going to grab those who are on our timeline with us. Ashe. This is for those who are on the ascension time, for the 144 ascendants, for the chosen of the chosen of the chosen few. Let me get it clear for you, right? Those of you, this is an update for those of us who are in the 8-8 Lions Gateway, those who are walking through the halls of a mentee right now, and we are well on our way, walking through the halls of a mentee. Let me know if you know about that. Greetings, greatness, up and up. For those of us who are blazing the smoke, who are cranking up the frequencies, and we turning up the frequencies more on those who do not like it. We don't care, right? Not that we cold-hearted, but we turning up. The frequencies turning up, and we part of the frequencies. We turning up with the high frequencies. So they don't like it. They don't like it. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to share some of the updates for those of us who are walking through the halls of a mentee, particularly those who are walking with me in the group. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love and light. Let's say Andre, I think it says Andre. I know I see an A. I did not bring my glasses out here because I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live. I'm really just letting spirit guide me right now. I just really did a video and posted the video just to kind of update some of us, to be like, let you know what's happening in the bloodline. Because the bloodline, they tripping right now. I know some of y'all feel it. The blood is boiling. It is boiling because what's cooking? Let them cook. Let them cook. Don't feel sorry for them. Don't negotiate with them. If they didn't hear us over the past few years, if they didn't hear you over the past few months, years, whatever, it's time to move. It is ascension time. And we're not here to pitter-pat with anybody anymore. We're not here. We're setting boundaries. We at a pivotal moment right now, y'all, where we are setting some serious boundaries. And I'm not just talking about boundaries for other people. I'm talking about boundaries within yourself. You are getting to know yourself while we walking through these halls of a mentee right now. Y'all know I got a sage because the trolls, the minions be coming in now. And so I got a sage and keep the space clear because they don't like the heat. So I got to do what I got to do to keep them out. So for those of you who tapping in, welcome in. I'm giving y'all an update on what we doing in the halls of a mentee. Some of us are on a detox. We're going through the halls of a mentee via detox. Why? Because when you detox your mind, you give your body a break so that you can listen to your mind, so you can listen to the guidance. How long has the spirit been whispering around you? How long has your ancestors been whispering around you? How long has your guides been giving you all kind of synchronicities? It's time to pick up the breadcrumbs. Pick up your synchronicities. So I'm just here sharing a little bit of time with y'all. I'm not going to stay too long because, like I said, I didn't really want to do too many lives while I'm in the halls of a mentee because I got to keep my energy to myself. And it takes energy to be sharing the information as soon as I get off live. So I'm not going to do a long live. It's for whoever get the information. I'm giving the opportunity for those who may have missed for those who sent their donations and signed up for walking through the halls of a mentee with us and may have missed the meeting. We only meet in 3 times, and we had 2 already. The last one is tomorrow on the 8-8 gateway, and we're having an activation transmission. Now, I did say, for those who may have been with me, I did say that I was going to have it open to everybody. However, I'm still waiting on spirit from that, because what I'm seeing is I possibly might just keep the activation transmission to those who are walking with us in the halls of Amenti, to those who said yes and went ahead and said, let's go, let's do this, because we putting in the work. We're going through the detox and doing the work. Now, if you feel that you may have missed it, which you could still, we got one more day. We're in the hallway, but to be honest, it goes up until the 12th. It's just that the 8th is the peak, and we want to have the activation on the peak. But if you feel that it resonates with you, all you got to do is reach out. You can go ahead and email me. My email is on my page, akilatextry@gmail.com. You're chosen because you have chosen. It's up to you. You got to make that choice. I can only offer what I can offer, give y'all the message, give y'all the information. What you do with that is on you. Next level. Because Spirit is even telling me you're not going to be doing what you used to do. I've been doing this since 2022. Actively working on the light grid, actively pioneering the 5th dimension. I've been doing this since 2022. It's not going to be the same. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. Everything is changing right now. So even I am being guided to shift out of the way that I had been facilitating. I'm not babysitting, anymore. No shade or nothing, but it is what it is. I've been really doing a lot of the leg work, right? And it's time for me to kind of sit back and let people pull themselves up. You're going to have to find me. I've been really putting myself out there a lot. You're going to have to make your step towards me if you want the information. And that's just what it is. What's the difference in spiritual emotions and human indifferences? Spiritual emotions, and clarify it for me if you can. What do you mean by human indifferences? If you can clarify that. Let me check. While you clarifying that, let me go ahead and check TikTok to see if anybody had any questions over here. Why are you wearing African shaped earrings when you are an American indigenous person? Well, you don't really know what I am, do you? Don't assume. Don't assume. A lot of people are finding themselves, and that is great, but you don't know where everybody else is, right? And I'm going to always rep Africa, no matter what. Even if I am from indigenous America, which I'm not, but even if I am, I would still rep Africa, because we all technically come from Africa. Where did they find the first bones? Like, if we really want to go way back, no matter where we were on this planet, we all come from the motherland right here, right? No matter where. I don't care if you European, they all come out of us. The first human being bones that they found was a black woman. So no matter where it is, however, whatever it is that, how you view it, hey, I can't knock nobody for how they view anything, but I'ma always love Africa. Mama Africa, I'm a coming home. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. I'ma always love Africa. But, you don't know where I'm from. Don't assume that because I'm copper tone that this where I'm from. Hell, I don't really know where I'm from, but I'm glad you know. Honestly, I'm not going to say I don't know. I am from Kemet. That's my ancient bloodline. If you want to know what it is that I do where I'm from, I don't have any history here in America at all. Technically, I am from the islands. My people are from the islands. That is the way I have come from. I have no history here in America except the fact that born and raised, that's it. No roots running here. Ashe? So, yes, I know they have that as well. America is Egypt, and then the map was turned backwards. And like, I don't go into those things. I'm not saying it's not true. It might be, but I'm not going to make that my I don't go after that information. If it is, then it is. But as far as I can see, Africa always resonates with me. I don't know why we would want to not be from Africa. Like, even just looking at the way the world is right now, if I wake up and I look around and I look in the mirror and I see me, I want to be where everybody that look like me is. So even if I don't know the history, if I'm just getting up today and looking around, I don't want to be here no way. Why would I want to be here on this continent that the parasites have taken over, and I'm going to sit here and fight a retarded battle with them? They done made their claim 200 years ago and they not letting go. Okay, these are parasitic demons. They are not letting go without a fight. Look how they done wiped out the whole indigenous people for this land. I don't care about this land. If I look around, I'ma still want to go to Africa or Jamaica, wherever, any one of the islands where people that look like me are. All right, so let me see. Alexandria, Cairo, and Memphis is on the Nile in the Mississippi River. Yep, I remember hearing about all that. I know the knowledge you speak of, but I don't get, like I said, I don't get wrapped up in the knowledge. I don't. Because then we fall into the shadows of the Aquarian age and we're just like knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. It is what it is. If that's what it is, then fine. But it's not something that I'm going to make my go-to. That's not what my journey is. And sometimes we got to understand that some people are on different journeys. If it's your journey to uncover that and share that with people, then fine. That's not my journey. My journey is to return us back to the origins of time, which is the cosmos. Honestly, I could care less about what's going on this particular planetary plane, except the fact that I'm here to be a part of it and experience it. But my bigger mission is cosmic. I'm cosmically inclined. I'm on my cosmic incline, digging deep into my ancient bloodline. Ashe? So that's where I'm at with mines. But, I respect where everybody is. I like that people are opening up to different knowledge and knowing that, yes, either way, we were lied to about something. So I'm glad you can find the truth in that. That's just not my studies, and that's not what I'm here to facilitate. I'm here to facilitate the fifth dimension. I'm here to be a 5D pioneer and facilitate those who are bridging over into the fifth dimension during this bifurcation bridge. To be honest, the bifurcation bridge does not care where any of us think we are from. Everything is about soul work. So the real question is, what that soul do? The real question is, what you doing in your soul work? Have you done any shadow work? That's what we really need to be asking each other. Have you done any shadow work? Have you been moving through your consciousness in your mind? Have you tapped into your subconscious? Because the subconscious is the feminine energy, which is the receptive activity, which is the memory key, which is the click, the God gene. So if you want to activate the God gene, we got to move through that subconscious mind. This is the message, right? Where my glasses at? So let me see what some of y'all are saying over here. We're in from the 90s, 90-ish carbonated people. 90-ish carbonated people. Okay. All right, I got to get my specs on so I can see what some of you are saying. Hi, Fred Williams. Welcome in. Let me see what some of you are saying here if I missed anything else. The law is supreme. Ashe? It is. And I go by spiritual law. I always stand under spiritual principles no matter what. Your ancestors have land, powerful, divine. Ashe, powerful. I've been visited by many. You agnostic. What's agnostic again? I know the word, but it's just ain't touching me right now. Maybe it just don't resonate with me. I feel like spirit is saying no, like that's not me. I can't quite grab it right now, but my answer is like, no, agnostic. I'm on the 12th dimension. Ashe. You could be in the higher dimensions. You use an ID from the hybrid Germanic tribe colonists, correct? Surname, soul does not feed one. Oh, You better go find out, because I feed on my soul feeds me. That's the problem. People are not appropriating through their soul, and that's where they're missing it. If you think we here to just collect information, we got another thing coming. Even though technically we are all barrels of information. Because if you are an energy, then you are frequency. Light, energy, and information is synonymous. So you do know it. Oh, I know what I know. I know what I need to know, but I don't put myself in certain areas that I don't have to be. Somebody said, well, explain. I see a lot of, I don't know the name, but let me know what you want me to explain. The Medu Netter is the balance of masculine and feminine energy. Yes, it is. And I walk in the Medu Netter all the time. Your consciousness is a balance of masculine and feminine energy all the time. Are you moving through your consciousness? This is about consciousness movement, y'all. Are you moving through it? You're agnostic, is that it? I've met E2. Dope necklace and earrings. Thank you. Thank you, Andre. That's my ascension instruments. I meant very well explained. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Infinite consciousness. That's source. Oh, Spang! Love and light. There go my brother right there, y'all. You been on my mind, Spang. Wagwan. Popcorn. That source, infinite consciousness. Yes, and that's what we are. Ashe. So we're all infinite consciousness. My thing is, are you moving through your consciousness? We could be doing a whole lot out here, but if you're not moving with that consciousness, that's the movement that we're having. That's the soul, entire mind. That's your consciousness. If you ain't doing no work there, then you ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing cooking, right? Let me see what my brother's saying. This is for you, Ashe. Do you think someone like you can be in a relationship with a man that's not? Nope. Just to answer that, not looking for that either way, but nope. Thank you for the heart. I use all my coins. I would send on a universe. I'm here on oh. I know. Thank you, Spang. I know you a reflection. That's my brother right there. I met a lady that's like you. Well, you met a beautiful soul. You met a beautiful soul. This is one hard journey. Yes, it is, Fred. And this is a very pivotal time. The reason why I'm on right now, y'all, because we are in I don't even know how to explain it to y'all, but an infinite space. We are in a major shift in time. This is ascension time. And for those who didn't get it, you missed that. I can't even say you missed it. The energy is still there. It's what you choose to catch. This is the halls of Amenti. This 8-8 gateway that you hear everybody talking about, and I don't like how some people make it seem like it's this hocus pocus, like grab bag. Like, go ahead and get your abundance. Like, you just automatically gonna get your abundance because you do a meditation on the 8-8 gateway, or because you know about the gateway. The 8-8 Lions Gateway is not one day. It is a gateway. It is a hallway. It is the halls of Amenti. That is a hallway for us to walk through. It is a major ego death experience. So right now, why some of y'all are feeling it, because you're walking through the halls of Amenti. Especially if you were called into a fast or a detox. That's what those who are walking with me in my group right now, the soul tribe that signed up for this right now, we started 6 days ago. And we are on a fast. We're not eating anything that's not light code food, pretty much. We are fasting not just from foods, but we're fasting from behaviors. We're fasting so that you can walk through the halls of Amenti and be able to see your distorted version of yourself. That's what this is about. This is major work. I can even see some people like, oh my God, this feels so heavy. Oh my God, this feels so icky right now, because you're walking through a hall of mirrors that is showing you the distortion of you. You're the distortion. Some people, when I talk to them about it, that you think that I'm talking about some illusions outside of you. Some of us get in this spiritual realm and we think everything is outside of us. Like, oh, this is going on out there. No, it's going on in here, in you. It's accountability time. Be the change in the world that you want to see. It's time to shift. We're being sifted in this shift right now. So this moment is happening so that you can see that the illusion is the stories that you've been telling yourself. You know why it feels so icky? You know why it hurts so bad? Why does it hurt so bad? You know why it hurt? Because it's you. You're realizing that the distortion that needs to be broken is you. It's the things you've been carrying. Now break that mirror. The mirror is popping up. For any of you who've seen the Bruce Lee movie Enter the Dragon, this is the toughest part of the battle. This is where you really got to walk through the hall. These are his toughest battles. So what am I saying? These are your toughest battles. Because you got to look in the mirror and say, damn, I've been carrying this illusion. Let me tell y'all something I told somebody today. The moment you realize that the distortion is you, the moment you realize that the thoughts you've been having is you, then it will fall away. You don't even have to try to do nothing. Let me see yes, accountability, being able to account for the truth that's held in the energetic accounts. Do y'all know that? You know how you got a bank account? You know how you got a bank account? We have an energetic account. And it's not just your energy. Some of it is your family energy. That's why some of y'all getting hit with some shit. It's not just your energy. It's the energy that's been rollover minutes. That's why you're here to break certain things. Generational curse breakers, you're breaking that, but you also have to work on you. You also have to look at you. What energy do you have held in account? Ashe? This is a hard, yes, people been misled all the time. This is why I'm talking to y'all about the halls of Amenti. This is not just 88 Lionsgate. This is not what a fun spiritual day. Those are the spiritual bypassers. This not for everybody. Some people out here looking for a feel-good time in the spiritual world. This ain't that. This is reality check. This is buck up. This is knuck if you buck. Get the fuck up. If I could say it that right. Knuck if you buck, get the fuck up. It's time to stop laying around claiming to be woke when you're really a joke. Some of you are getting offered certain things and you playing around with the information. So there's certain people that keep coming up on your timeline like the universe is guiding you to certain people. And you still just looking like Ray Charles. I don't know. I don't know what it is that you done to me. SWV that. But it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Yeah, what's getting you to act crazy? That's that energy. The energy is moving. Your inner chi is moving. And some of you don't even know what it is. And you blaming everything out there in the world instead of going in. Enter the Dragon, where he walks through the halls to say, hey, this is me. And recognize, you know how you shatter the mirror in the halls of Amenti? When you recognize that thought that you had all this time is a distorted thought. And I don't care if it's an excuse to save your soul. This is the problem. We're not checking our wounds. We're holding on to excuses to keep our wounds. That is not breaking the mirror. You got to be willing to look at the mirror. Yes, thoughts, thank you. Thoughts turn into emotions. Energy, emotion. Emotions, energy, emotion. Thoughts are the emotions. Thoughts are the moving parts, the moving energy. Energy is moving information, communication of information. That's your energy. And it's telling you, tap in, check in. You're not going to get rid of it. Some of you, one of the messages I got while I was in this window is willingness. I heard it loud and clear. A lot of people think they willing, but let me tell you something. If you're not doing any surrendering, you're not willing. Willingness and surrender works simultaneously, hand in hand. So some people are like, oh, I'm willing, but it's just not happening. And my question to you is this. Did you surrender? Did you surrender that wound that you've been holding? See, some of you are willing to do some things, but you want to keep the wound. You want to hold the excuse that helps you to protect the wound. That's not working. That's not true willingness. You're not willing. You can say you're willing all you want. You can pray all you want. You can speak to the divine. You can speak to the source, ancestor, all of that. God never imposes. Divine never imposes. So if you're not ready, this what God do. This what the universe do. Oh, hey, my friend, you're not ready. You're not ready. Right? Surrender does lead to peace, but surrender opens the pathway for you to be willing. That's what I'm getting at right now. See, surrender leads to peace is a good thing, right? But it's also a pacifier. I'm going to just be real with you. People want to pacify. Like, oh, if I surrender, I'm in peace. If you truly surrender and not just say I surrender, because a lot of people say they surrender, but they say they surrender while they are holding on to distorted concepts, while they're still holding on to residue of some wounds that they thought that they got over. That's not true surrender. These energies right now is asking us to go deep into the vault of our soul. Open it up and go check your soul. Like I tell people, go mining. Mine your soul's business. We don't got time to be mining nobody else's business right now, because we need to be digging in the soul mine. You know how mining for gold, mining for diamonds, you need to be mining your soul's business. You need to be digging in the soul. There's no excuse of, I don't know what it is. Go dig, go find it, go pull up that very thing that you're trying to hold on to, because people will do their spiritual work and still hold back what they don't want to look at. That's the problem. That very thing that you holding back that you don't want to look at, and you think you could do everything else out here on the outside, that very thing that you holding back, that's what's holding you back. Let me say that again. Let me run that back for the people in the back. The thing that you're holding back is what is holding you back. Stop trying to coddle your wounds. Stop making excuses for why you are holding on to protection of these wounds. That's the problem. I'm giving it to you. I'm straight shooter right now. Let me sip my smoothie, because y'all know I'm on my green smoothie. I need energy when I do this. I told y'all it takes energy, because I wasn't gonna come on here and do it. Right? These papers are very painful. Yep. And comes with great responsibility. Yep. Just like you got to be able to account, you need to be able to respond to truth. This is what Saturn in retrograde is doing right now with us. This is why y'all, how many of y'all read y'all natal chart? How many of people say they on a spiritual journey and have not read their natal chart? You don't even know your birth. That's your cosmic blueprint. That's where you don't even know your natal chart. Some of us got to really start understanding the stars. Read the cosmos. The cosmos out there is the cosmos in here. The cosmos in me. Why am I saying that? Because I was going to remind y'all that Saturn is in retrograde right now. Saturn in retrograde is what's really bringing accountability to the forefront. Saturn is that planet of checks and balance. That's accountability. In Aries, the month of new beginnings, take initiative, time to go, let's go. So for those of you that are on the brink of your new beginnings, Saturn is saying accountability, checks and balance, retrograde. Let's run that back. There's something that you may have missed. Some of y'all trying to jump and leap forward and you didn't checks and balance. No accountability, no responsibility, able to respond to truth, able to have accountability, able to account for the energy that's held in account. There's no way around it. Ashe? Let me see what some of you are saying. My ruling planet is messing me up. Yep, but it's the good thing is you know something about your planets. Do you know your north node? Like I always tell people, one of the main things you want to know is your north node and your south node. Do you know your sun sign, moon sign, north node, south node? Your sun sign is just how you show up in the outer world. Your moon sign is your inner world. That's who you really are deep down within. That's your inner world. That's your emotions. Your north node and south node says this is where you're going. This is where you're coming from. And do you know your Chiron? It's important to know your Chiron because your Chiron tells you, Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron tells you what wounds you came here to deal with. Get to know thyself. Know thyself means know thyself in all of these ways, not just your name and your birthday and where you were born and what family member you come with. That's not know thyself. Know thyself is mining thy soul, going deep in your soul and uncovering and extracting the things you don't know about you. That's know thyself. All right, that is know thyself. Moon, yep, Moon, Taurus, Sun in Capricorn. Ooh, to earth. You earthy. All right, that Moon in Taurus is being hit with Chiron in Taurus. So Chiron has something to do with your natal moon. Your Chiron just came out of Aries. Your Chiron just came out of Aries. So you had the last few years for you were really tight working with you because Chiron was pulling some ish up for you. But yes, know the north node and the south node. Let me double check. Let me check YouTube and see if I missed something. I acknowledged and practiced charging the demon for being in my timeline. Thank you for bringing that up because this is what I'm talking to us about. Are we acknowledging the demons? Because even if you don't, the demons are acknowledging you. Are we acknowledging the demons, which are the wounds in our timeline, the wounds in our bloodline? Because they noticing you, y'all. They cutting up. I'm telling y'all right now, for those of you that's doing the work, your family is cutting up. Your blood, you're boiling the blood right now at a very pivotal time right now. What makes this Halls of Amenti so potent is Leo, is Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is expansion. Catch my... Jupiter is expansion. So everything is being expanded right now, y'all. Got some seeds in my thing, in my drink. Can't get everything. Right? So Jupiter being in Leo right now is what is expanding this particular 8-8 Lionsgate, aka Halls of Amenti. It is very expansive. This is bigger than what it was in 2024. And 2024 was huge. It was huge. So this one is even bigger. So shout out to those of you who were able to align and sign up and get in while we can walk through the Halls of Amenti together, where you can be guided as to what to do, because that's exactly what I was doing. I gave everyone the information of what they need to know about the detox, the detach. I even gave some of the information here in the past lives, right? Let me make sure I catch what I was catching here. This is One Hard Journey. I saw that one. The earth is one of my homes, and I do not fight terrestrial for their infidelities. I think that's what you're saying. The earth is one of my home. One of my many homes is what I feel like you're saying, and I don't fight terrestrial for their infidelities. Yeah, that's on them. We don't gotta go back and forth about, the terrestrial. We're extraterrestrial anyway. We ain't from here. They not like us. They not like us because we ain't from here. We ain't from here. Right? Some of us know we star seeds. If you a star seed and you know it, God damn it, get up and show it. I know that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, if you a star seed and you know it, you know you're not from here. Stop playing with these demons out here. Because they demon and scheming it. They scheming demons. That's what I call them. Those red flowers behind you helps you tap into the beings in Atlantis. Oh, why, thank you. And I do like my little red flowers. Put each flower in your ear, then meditate. Thank you, Fred. Will do. I mean, I talk to my plants anyway. I talk to my trees anyway. I be out here chilling with 2D consciousness. So you ain't said nothing but a word. When spirit does something funny and you can interpret it as funny or not. I'm going back to what you were saying because I'm trying to see what you, okay, there it is. What's the difference in spiritual emotions and human indifferences? That's what I was wanting to get back to. What was the human indifferences? And I'm guess is this the answer when spirit does something funny and you can interpret it as funny or not? That's the indifferences is what I'm picking up what you're saying. So the human indifference would be you can interpret it either way, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm getting from it. What's the difference though in spiritual emotions and this human indifference? So the human indifference would be it either way. The spiritual emotion, which energy in motion is usually more spiritual either way. So you're being guided spiritually by the energy and what it's saying to you. And if you really pay attention to the information, the energy in motion from spirit, then it is going to help you with your human indifference. It's kind of similar, but there is a slight, difference between the two. What I'm seeing is that the spiritual emotions help you with the human indifference. So when you feel indifferent in your humanhood and you're like, oh, I could interpret it this way or that way, the energy in motion, which is the information that is moving through you, is going to spiritually guide you through that human indifference. Faithfully, I've answered that. Let me know if that makes sense to you. I have very strong ties in MIA. Yep, I was implanted. My self-activation, aka Lucy. Do you mean MIA? My son is goes to Berry. MIA as in Miami? Welcome to Miami. I'm a Scorpio. Things are delayed in my life. Are you a Scorpio sun? If you want, oh, by the way, I do natal readings. So if anyone wants a natal reading, feel free to book with me. You can let me know. You can email me. And I will be able to do of course, when I'm done with Halls of Amenti, because when I'm in my halls, I'm in my hallway. So when I get through this, we may be doing something else, but that's not for everybody. So I don't have that. Spirit is not giving me the okay to open that for everybody. If you have already been walking with me, it's going to be too much. It's actually after this, we got some new moon work to do. I'll share what I could share here, but for those of you who have already been walking with me, it's mainly for those, because if you haven't been doing certain things, like this next level is a next level, and it's to help unlock certain things to help you step into that creative activity and flow in the way that you're here to flow in, right? But like I said, it's not for everybody because everybody ain't ready. Everybody just ain't ready. There's a potential reset on August 12th. Yeah, that's what we're leading up to. The next work after this Halls of Amenti tomorrow, we have an activation transmission tomorrow. I did say it was open to everybody, but listen out for what Spirit guides me to say tomorrow, because I'm kind of feeling like keep it closed to the people who are in the group with us. If I do open it, it'll just be a little something that we do in the beginning before I continue with the group. Let me see if any of you have been saying anything and I missed it. Let me check it out. Ashe. Okay, so for anybody, I'm about to sign off soon because I said I didn't want to be on here long, so I'm about to sign off soon. I just was tapping in to make sure you did clarify my inquiry. Okay, good. So I did. Woo woo. Mainly coming on here to give y'all an update of one of the messages I got while I'm in this. I got a lot of messages. But one of the things that I could say to share with y'all for those who are walking through this Halls of Amenti and feeling the distortions come up, one of the main messages I got recently, I'm going to say like overnight while I was in the astral plane and coming back, was that there is a completion of breaking that has to happen, right? And this is part of the surrender that I said to y'all earlier. If you're not willing, if you're not surrendering, and I mean true surrender, not just say I surrender. I mean go in that soul and drag out that thing that you're trying to hold on to and protect and surrender that, right? That is a true breaking. The halls of Amenti is walking through the halls, seeing these distortions and breaking them. And as I said earlier, if you actually really recognize the distortion, it will shatter. It will shatter if you truly recognize it, to the point where you know this doesn't serve me anymore. To the point where you're like, oh my God, I was doing that. Oh my God, that was me. When you recognize that distortion and you acknowledge that it was you, it will shatter. You don't really have to do much. So what the message I was getting this particular astral travel was, there has to be a breaking. We are now in the completion. As we are coming through the end of by the end of this hallway, we're at the peak right now. 8-8 Lionsgate. We are about to go into the activation transmission. It is time to put the body down. If you have truly shattered what you needed to shatter, that external body, that carnal mind, that flesh mind, that misappropriated ego, that's been set tripping in your soul, it's time to die. It is time for a huge ego death. This is major. And so this falling away, this breaking, and this is the way I got the message. The breaking is what's needed to open the pathway for the new beginning. So for those who are on the brink of the new beginning, it is this breaking that has to happen. If you don't, and it was shown to me twice in the astral plane, twice, for me to get it. Because the first time I got it, but the second time it was like, no, now get it. It's like I had to experience it in an experiential way in the astral realm for me to get it, that this has to break first. Some of us got our hands out and we want this new beginning, but you still got your other hand closed, holding on to some old ish. Ashe? Yes, the crystalline body. Thank you. That's what we stepping into. So the crystalline body, a lot of us, we're moving from our carbon-based body. Some of us have already been doing it, but this is a major chrysalis stage. You know, when you go through the chrysalis stage, go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, we are going through that chrysalis stage. Some of us have been doing it on different levels. It is time to get that crystalline body. It is time to put down your 666. Your 666 is not the devil. It is not the demon. 6 is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. That is the beast that they call your body. Your body is that beast. So stop listening to people talk about 666 is the devil. That ain't the devil. That's simply you existing as a carbon-based body. That's your beast mode. Okay, we going from beast mode to light body mode. We go into crystalline bodies. We're activating the crystalline light grid. It's time for the light colonies to come online. So some of you that are going through this right now, especially why it's so potent, is because while we are in the window of the Leo, the Lion's Gate, while the sun is in Leo, it is activating the true brave heart of the lion. This is very heart chakra sensitive. We are activating our true heart vibrations to be a brave heart, to walk away from the bullshit. That's why the boundaries are needed right now. Stop bullshitting yourself. It's time to walk away from the bullshit. It's time to fess up and be a brave lion that's going to walk away from all of that you call family, that you call a job. Whatever it is that you holding on to is saying walk away so you can find your true self. When you find your true self, you're going to find your true gifts. Your gifts and your gifts and your passions make room for you. This is the creativity that's coming online. Some people sitting there going, well, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in this. But no, you're not stuck. You're stuck because you choose to be stuck. Brave heart of the lion means lion up. Walk into your true authenticity without giving 2 fucks of who don't know what's up. Walk away like the brave lion, walking into those stars so you can know who you truly are. Grab your gifts and use tools to use your gifts to do sacred service in this timeline. You are being called to step into your true self. This is why our South Node is in Leo. North Node is in Aquarius. Leo is the self. Leo is me. Aquarius is we. That is true collective humanity. The new moon that you know is coming up, that's going to be an eclipse. Like, all eclipses are in alignment with the nodes. You're going to get a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse that is in alignment with Leo and Aquarius for the next 18 months. This is the first one since the shift just took place on the 26th. The node shifted on the 26th on the galactic new year. This is the first light up the sun and moon. That's why this one is so major. Right after the 8-8 Lionsgate, you're aligning with this. It's like the tree topper. It's like the topper on all of this electromagnetic currencies that's been happening since the summer solstice. Since we've been getting light ways like Sirius Gateway to now we're in the 8-8 Lions Gateway. We've been getting a lot of light codes. We've been in a multiple light code sandwiches. And now that leads up to putting the top on it, which is now North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo. This is for everybody. I'm not talking about individual. This is collectively. This is where our collective nodes are. So what's happening is everything is happening to have you step into your true self. South Node in Leo is removing yourself from the shadows of Leo, the selfish self, the entitled self, the arrogant self. And yes, I'm speaking to spiritual people that think just because you know some ish that you can avoid, you can still afford to be ignorant in practical application to the soul work that is at hand and in energetic demand. I don't care who you think you are and what you think you know. You're not going to quantum leap. You're not going to cross that timeline. You're not going to enter into that next level. You're not going to do whatever it is you think you're going to get and do just by doing the shakedown with the 8-8 Lionsgate if you are not doing the soul work. If you're not moving through your mind and tapping into your subconscious, because she is the key. The subconscious mind, she is the key. How have you been tapping in? Some of y'all been doing moon work, but have you been working in your consciousness with the moon work? Just taking a spiritual bath is not enough. Just working with your crystals, all of that. I'm not saying it's not helping a little bit in something, in some way, but you are not moving through your consciousness. You are not activating the God gene because you're not tapping into the subconscious mind, which is the memory key. The subconscious is about feelings and memory. That is the key. If you ain't there with it, if you're not doing no work there, that's why I say you got to stop hiding from yourself. If you're not digging in that subconscious and finding where the wounds been laying at, then you ain't saying nothing. You just intellectualizing everything. You're just walking around with knowledge, but you're not unpacking the bullshit. And that's what's blocking some of y'all. That's the resistance in your soul. The resistance is what you are not working on and think that you got over it. And you can't gloss over it with spiritual, shits and giggles. Going into your spiritual bag and, oh, I'm doing this. That is great. That is beautiful. You are learning some things. Welcome to the spiritual world. But now you got work to do. Now you got to get into your consciousness. We got to stop playing out here in these spiritual streets, right? So anyhow, I say all that. I digress. Sometimes spirit get me going on a I don't know who needed to hear it, but we're welcome. Whoever needed to hear that. I say Earth is native to the Earth, though. I am a Syrian starseed of Kemet origins. That's me. I am Kemetically inclined. I am a starseed commander. Welcome to the ship. That's I'm not even finna sugarcoat it and act like, some people like, who the hell are you? I'm a starseed commander. And those who came in the starseed pod with me, those are the ones who find me. I'm not here for everybody. I'm not here for everybody. Just for those who are really doing their work on a serious level. I know it's good information to have and all of that, but that's the shadows of the information world, right? So let me see, because I don't want to be like, well, dang, I saw the light get dark and I didn't do nothing about it. So let me go ahead and plug up TikTok right now. Okay, there we go. Patrick said, damn. I'm working, Auntie. I'm working. Get to work, Patrick. What the star mean? Which star, Patrick? Which star are you talking about? Let me know. I'm a star seed, is what I was saying. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but we got work to do. So if this is for you, if anything I said resonated with you and you want to know more, because I'm always like, when I make the call, I make the call. When I know how to read the coordinates. So when I read the stars, when I'm a cosmologist, so I read, and when I'm not an astrologist, I'm a cosmologist. So when the cosmos start talking, I listen. That's why I'm the star seed commander, because I recognize the star and I know who I are. And so I make the call and I say, hey, this is lined up. Y'all with me or not? Do y'all see this? No. I make the call so that everybody who could hear it, who got eyes to see and ears to hear, can make a decision to say, I need to line up with that. I hear that call. I know that call. And then I help give the information that is needed to be given. Right? So if it's for you, right, you may be a Gemini, you may not even really be a Gemini. That's why I tell people, get your natal chart reading. I do natal chart readings. This is to help you, because when you know who you really are, you may be born under Gemini, but you may have a stellium somewhere else. And if you got a stellium, you're more of that than you are a Gemini. If you got about 3 or more placements in another sign, then you're more of that sign than a Gemini. That's why we can't just go by the sun sign. That's why when people meet, they be like, oh, I thought they don't act like a Gemini, or they don't act like a Sagittarius. Yeah, because they got a stellium. And did you check their moon sign? Their moon sign is who they really are emotionally in their inner world. Plus they got a stellium. Do you have a stellium? Right? So these are some of the things that if you do if you let me know if you want to do a natal reading, if you want to do a chakra reading. And a chakra reading, I can help you understand what chakras are out of alignment. This is all integral. It's all a part of this work. If you have certain ailments in any part of your body, I could tell you which chakra is out of alignment. I'll give y'all two or 3 minutes to do that right now. For anybody who want to know real quick, I will share that with you. That's about it. I'm not going to go too far with it. But if anybody really want to know right now, if you got an ailment in any part of your body, I could tell you which chakra is out of alignment. They don't like to hear that she is the key and he is the door. That's right. She is the key. And this is not gender, y'all. So don't get your panties in a bunch. This has nothing to do with gender. It's everything to do with consciousness. She is the subconscious mind. He is the conscious phase of mind. She is the feminine energy in the subconscious mind. He is the masculine energy as the conscious phase of mind. It's all about understanding the balance between the two. But don't get it twisted. She is the key. She is the key, that the memory key that activates the God gene in you and me. There's no other way around it, right? You're welcome. Hey, love. We've been walking these halls blazing, rising, right? Bang, bang. Manifesto. Michelle is here with us. Michelle is one of those who are here walking through the hall, chilling with those in the halls of Amenti. I ain't even get to play my song. Chilling with those in the halls of Amenti. Is this Western or sidereal? I do Western. Yes, I do. It is Western astrology, because that's the way that it has come to me. That's the way that it was brought to me. So that's what I use. I don't knock the other one. It's just that's not my resonance, right? So this is the work that we're in right now. Let me see. I thought I was the key. She said, I thought I was the key. You are. It's still you, but it's the subconscious part of you. When you really want to activate that God gene, you got to tap into that subconscious mind, because that's the she in you. We are both masculine and feminine energy. Male and female created he, them both. You think Genesis was lying? They got all the codes written up in there. They just don't give it to y'all the right way. Literally, right? What do you say about ailments in the joints? Joints have to do with bones. So anything to do with bones is the root chakra. There's something going on in your root. And if it's your joints, it is movement. Joints are the movement parts. That's how you move. That's what makes you movable. So if you're having problems in your joints, there's problem in your movements. And it has to do with your root chakra. So you have to look at what is out of alignment in your root chakra. Right? So excited about the 8-8. Yep. But like I said, it's work to do. It's not just a one-time, hey, this is the 8-8 Lionsgate, like it's a gift bag. Is work. And those of us who are in the workshop, we know. Those of us who are in the detox or detach, oh, we feeling it. We are feeling it. You're welcome. That's what it is. Yeah, most people are full of fear. Yep. And fear is the number one block of the root chakra. Not grounded in who they are. And that's true. Thank you. We got to be grounded. So what I share with you all is, if you want to do, you may have to watch a video that I did on the halls of a mentee. You may have to, if those of you on YouTube, you can easily pull it up. If you put up halls of a mentee and put my name in there on YouTube, you're going to get, especially if you see the one from 2 years ago, 2024, that's in there. Believe, I just watched it, so that's in there. I was like, let me go back and look, because that's when it became fresh to me, halls of a mentee, and it was so potent. So if you look at that video, it's breaking down the halls of a mentee in 2024, and I did another one last year. So if you look, I was thinking about doing one this year. Maybe I'll do the video tomorrow and post it to kind of really explain what we doing in the halls of a mentee. What is it really? What is the truth of the 8-8 Lions Gateway? And truth be told, y'all, it's about the remembering. We're shattering these mirrors so we can remember who we really are by getting rid of the false matrix part of us, the illusions that we have tied to us. That's what all of this is about. And the more you do that, the more you expand your potency for the 8-8 Lionsgate. The transmission and the activation that you're going to get is dependent upon how much you have released. How much have you shattered? Have you had that ego death that you need to have? That's what's going to determine the potency of this activation. Everybody's not going to get it. Some people I could probably invite in my activation, and it's just going to be an activation. It's just going to feel good. It's going to be like feel good music. Like, oh, this feels good. I'm glad it does. But is it going to be an activation that really connected you into your next level of your journey, that amplified your next level on your ascension timeline? That's what we really want. And so all of this that we have going on, that's going to help us. Like I said, South Node in Leo, we are really we are breaking away from the old self to extract the true self, to really give into the true collective. North Node in Aquarius, also ushering the Aquarian age of the knowing in the correct way, so that you don't fall into the shadows of Aquarian age, which is just about getting and giving information. That's it. That's all what the false matrix is going to present, is more information. Nothing wrong with information, but it's going to present information without application. Information without application is just intellect. That's it. There's no embodiment. That's what we're looking for. This is about embodiment, receptive activity, receptive completion. The 369 has to be had. Creative completion, receptive completion, and spiritual completion. There's no way around it. So what I offer to anyone who resonates with this, and you're saying, how can I, follow suit, get in, whatever it is, you're going to have to email me, akilatextry@gmail.com. You can donate the way that everyone signed up, because you got to sign up for you, because people be saying they want to do the work and they just want to play around. So Spirit is like, no, we're not doing that no more. So if you really ready, put your money where your mouth is. And it's not about money, it's about currency. My true currency is energy. So it's the energy that you put in. And some people only pay attention to their energy when they pay attention to their money, because their money is their currency. Even to people who saying that they recognize that energy, that money is an illusion. I've come across so many people that say that they recognize that and they're aware of that, but when it comes time to them getting hit where it hurts, they buckle down real quick. Money becomes real important real quick, and then you hear them say things like, but I need money to pay my bills. So you're still in fear of that money being your currency, and you have not surrendered, and you have not stepped out on faith to utilize your true gifts to be your true currency that brings in the other thing. Either way, I say that to say this. It's one thing to say, I believe that money is an illusion, but yet still be tied to it in some kind of way. So that's how Spirit was showing it to me, that's how they are going to have accountability. When they put something there and they're like, man, I got to show up for this. Now you invested in your journey, and now you got to show up. And it's not just about people that show up in the meeting. I mean, show up for yourself. Because other than that, it's wasting my time, space, and energy. I'm just calling it what it is. I spend a lot of energy to be where I am, do what I'm doing, to be able to share anything that I have. And I'm fine with that. At the same time, it can be draining. It can be draining, especially when there's no energetic reciprocity and a lot of people are just like playing around with it. You're not showing up for yourself. So, like I said, if this is something that resonates for you, then show up for you. You can Zelle me a donation, because as I told people, this wasn't even a set fee. It's a donation base. Donation base. And we have one more meeting. It's tomorrow. We only did 3. We have one more meeting. So if you want more than just an activation, because the activation is cool. But if to get the help to do the actual work, that's another thing. That's not going to happen just with an activation. But your intention set the tone for you. So if this resonates with you and you set the intention that I want to align with this and I'm coming in for activation, you don't got to feel bad that you missed another meeting or a meeting before. Just look at your intention. Excuse me. Look at your intention. This puzzle thing gets on my nerve. They always want you to play some damn puzzle on TikTok. Drag the puzzle piece into place. I'm going to play games. Right? So, what time tomorrow? Oh, Michelle is saying what time tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be, I'm going to say look out for anywhere between 7:30 and 8:30, because it depends on how Spirit is guiding me if I'm going to have 2 separate activations. No, I mean if I'm going to have an activation and then we meet. Because I don't want to, if anyone wants to do the activation is definitely, I have been saying it, that it's free to everybody. Anybody who just wants to do the activation. You still got to reach out though, so I could send you the Zoom link. So either way, you got to email me and let me know that that's what you want to do. I'm leaving that open for Spirit. If people respond to that, then, and that's what they want, then I'll have an activation meeting first, maybe at about 7:30. At 8 o'clock, we'll go into our meeting. So I'll close out that one and then we'll go into ours. That's how I'm being guided, but I'm not sure. I'm still listening for Spirit. So if Spirit says no, and if nobody really responded to on top of that, and Spirit's like, just keep it with the people that's been walking through the halls of Amenti, then it's just going to be us, and we may start at still 8 o'clock. I'm going to say 7:30 or 8 o'clock, if that makes sense. Yes, I'm down for that. All right. We missed you. When was it? Last night? When did we meet? We missed you, Michelle. I know I did. I was looking. I was like, where's Michelle? I thought I was going to see you in our last meeting. What happened? Where'd you go? Because I think I had got a message from you, an email from you. So I thought you'd be there. I don't know if you, I was like, she might have fell asleep. Because I think you were asking like what time. And then I looked back and I was like, where's Michelle? I thought she was coming in tonight. I'm available for the activation and the meeting. Okay, Nafisa. Oh, Nafisa, you already with us. Just look out for the call. You already with us. You already locked in, sent your donation. So anyone who wants to lock themselves in for the activation and the meeting, and possibly something after that. There is something, let me say this, for whoever this is really resonating with, saying, yep, this is for me. And that next level of opening the doors to creative activity is for me. If you feel like that's for you, email me. Definitely, if you want to be a part of the meeting tomorrow, send a donation. Could be anything. It's your donation. It could be anything. So there's no excuse. You can send it to Cosmic Earth, Cash App, Cosmic Earth 144. Or you can Zelle it through using my email, akilatextry@gmail.com. And please, whatever you send in your donation, please send your email in the memo so that I can know who to email to. So please remember, in the memo, send your email. Or if you want to just email me to find out something or whatever, email me. I'm not guaranteed if I can answer you yet. It has to be something to do with the Halls of Amenti. Anything outside of that, I'm going to have to wait till after the Halls of Amenti. Anything outside of that. Ashe? So if this is for you, if you've been feeling the pull and it is for you, then you can reach out. What do you say about ailments in the joints? Oh, okay, I already read that. I just wanted to make sure I catch that. Yeah, I sent my email, then missed the email reply. Okay, I knew it was something because I was like, I know she would be here. So we'll be meeting. We'll have the activation tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. And then after that, I'm really listening for spirit for the next level, because I would have to like have a one-on-one with you. Not too long because I don't have much time, but I would have to do a one-on-one to see if that's really what you want, because that next level is really next level. So for anybody in the group, I may have to have a one-on-one too. For anyone who wasn't in maybe last night's own, because the last one that we did kind of went into something deep, and I got to send you the email, Michelle, because there was an email that this was a fresh download that spirit dropped on me, that my guides, let me say my spiritual team, this is a fresh download that applies even to what is happening now. And I charted it out real quick. I was able to at least get it out. That never happens. I got it out the same day, got it with some help, got it done on the computer, and we was able to share that in our last meeting. So for those who weren't there, I'm going to send it in an email so that you guys at least can have it to look over. So when we meet tomorrow, you can kind of be caught up on it. You may want to call me if I give it to you. If you don't really understand it, you can call me. Those of you who are in the group with me, you have my number. And so don't be afraid to use the number. You can call me if I give it to you and you want a little clearance on what it is, then call me and I'll break that down. I'll share it with you. All right. What's the email again? The email is akilatextry@gmail.com. AKILAHTEXTRI@gmail.com. Remember, this is for the select few. I'm telling y'all, these are things you don't really want to let pass you by if this happened to catch you and it's resonating with you. Right? Because these are higher frequencies. Everybody can't find this frequency. So if you find this frequency, I mean, of course, some minions find the frequency because they like to play around in these realms. Right? And like I told y'all, the demons out here cutting up. And I'm not talking about goblins and goblins. I'm talking about them wounds. Those family wounds that they don't want to exhume, they out here cutting up, y'all. They cutting up. They boiling. I can honestly say that. So, and we'll do some more discussions on that because it's some I gotta show y'all there's some narcissistic, demonic activation at and I don't mean our type of activation, but them demons are getting activated because they 38 hot. They pissed off that you are moving along. They feel that separation in their energy, and some of them mad at you and they don't even know why they mad at you. They don't know why they doing some crazy retarded shit right now. Real cray. They desperate energies doing desperate things because they feel your energy pulling out. because we ain't playing with them out here in these spiritual streets. We are saying sayonara to the family members. No hate, no love lost, but that's not the timeline that we on no more. That's it. That's it. They necromancing with your dead timeline. Like that timeline is the old me. That's the dead me. Write the eulogy. Have a funeral for me. Do I need to host my own funeral for y'all? I'm not here for y'all no more. The me that you thought you knew, that you think you see, that's not me. You talking to the ghost of me. You're necromancing. Because they're necromancing with your old timeline. And I want to say that before I go, because I know that's happening heavy. I'm seeing it particularly in my own bloodline. And when I say they desperate, they desperate. The misappropriated matriarchal energy is desperate as hell. And they see themselves losing themselves and they can't stand it. They crawling in their own skin and they're rerouting and trying to find different ways to get at you. So keep your boundaries strong. Stand your grounds. Let them continue to not have access to you. No access. Access denied. Because y'all don't know yourselves. They don't know themselves. They're on a dysfunctional slope and they don't see how bad they slipping. It's sad. It's actually sad watching them, y'all. It's like, God damn, I wish I could help you, but I can't. Because you don't want to help yourself. And they think they live in the good life. But that's cool. Let them live. We don't got to try to make them no wiser. Let them wallow in their ignorance and love them from afar. Right? Love them from afar. So I'm loving them stars behind and above. Thank you. I love the stars too, Michelle. Earth is the foundation and all that stands, and the grave of us of all that falls. Ashe. It's the foundation on all that stands. Those of us that are the rising temples, and it's the grave of all that falls. And a lot of them are fallen in their graves. And we just got to let them be. Let them walk into their graves. Let them walk into the burning buildings. Let them drown into the river, into the deep waters, because we in the primordial waters and they don't understand shit that's going on. A lot of people don't understand the shift that's going on right now. Those who know. Those who are ready to quantum leap, let's go. Everybody else, stand down or fall, do it, whatever it is you want to do. I'm not here to convince nobody. I'm simply here to be that makes the call, that starseed commander that makes the call to fellow starseeds. Syrian starseeds particularly. I'm talking to my Syrian family. You know who you are. My Kemetic ancient ones, you know who you are. If this ain't for you, this ain't for you. That is okay too. Touche. So again, if you need any more information, there is no excuse. You can email me. You can message me. But right now, email is the best way, because I can't with these messages sometimes on TikTok. It's hard to find it. You think you've seen a message, it'd be an old message. And I don't go back and look. I don't like having to check the messages in TikTok. I'm not even going to lie. It's kind of annoying at this point. It's like I can't find it, or I go ahead and see. I just don't got time. I don't got that kind of time to be wasting. Get at me where I can really see it clearly. Email akilatextry@gmail.com. Let's go if this is for you. And I'm going to kind of leave it there, because I think I already went longer than I said I would, and I'm starting to feel that pull in the energy. And this is why I was like, I don't think I'm going to do no lives while I'm in this Halls of Amenti, but I felt a little bit better at that time, and right now I'm feeling the rest to reset. So let me go back into my hallway, y'all, back into the halls. I may come on tomorrow to see if remind anybody. I may do something with Dedicated Roots. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to wait to hear from her and see. We may do something to say, hey, it's 88 Lionsgate, welcome. Chop it up about some things. I don't know. We'll see how spirit goes on the 88 Lionsgate. Ashe. So with that said, if we don't have any more questions, those who came through, thank you for all that you shared and all that you do. Lots and lots of love and light to you, to you, to you. Peace, love, and light. Ashe.